Hi everyone, this is Mr. Pals. Today I'm going to show you how to post your sentence patterns on the suacpals proboard. So the first thing we want to do is go to use Firefox, go to suacpals, and we want to open up the proboard. Let's do that in another link. Okay, and you'll want to log in to the proboards, and I'm going to use my student login for this case. Okay, and today actually you want to have this open in two places. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it again, and now on the first one I'm going to click on the TOEIC vocabulary, and I'm going to see the different words that I need to use in my post. Now, any one of these words link to the dictionary, so if I want, I can click on a word, open that up in a new tab, and then I can see the definition of the word here. Admire. Admire means to regard with admiration, to marvel at, to like very much. How about that? That's very easy. To like very much. And if you're not sure about the pronunciation, you can click on the pronunciation, and we should be able to hear that. I think it's still loading.
Admire. Admire. Admire.
Yeah, admire. Okay. So any of the TOEIC words, we can get the meaning and pronunciation here. Okay. But my post today, I need to post on the English sentence patterns. Today is sentence pattern 1, and we can see the instructions here. Sentence pattern 1 is an independent clause. And here's an example. Teachers give students homework. A very simple sentence. Okay, our homework. Write 5 original sentences using sentence pattern 1. You must use at least one word from the TOEIC group. From the TOEIC group 1 words in your post. Link the TOEIC words you use to the online dictionary. Okay, I'll show you how to do that. In addition, all of your sentences must be linked together by a common theme. This homework is due by midnight on Friday. Okay, good luck. Okay, so we want to reply to this post. So we'll click reply. Okay, and then I want to write that this is sentence pattern 1. Okay, and sentence pattern 1 is an independent clause, and I need a period after that. And then I should put an example. The teacher example was, teachers give students homework. Okay, and then the homework, the common theme of this homework is my mother. I'm going to write about my mother. Okay, I need 5 sentences. Sentence number 1. Okay, but remember, we need to use some of this vocabulary, at least one word in each sentence. Okay, I think the first word I'm going to use is admire. I admire my mother. A simple sentence. Number 2. Let's look for another word. Let's use bear, but this bear we're going to use the verb form of bear, not the animal. So you'll maybe want to look this up. She has borne many hardships in her life. Number 3. Okay, let's choose an easy one. How about strong? My mother is strong. 4. How about rely? Let's choose rely. I often relied on her. Okay. Let's see, last one. How about succeed? My mother helps me succeed. Okay. Now I can see a couple spots where there's a red line, so that means I probably made a spelling mistake. So actually, let's do the spell check. Let's click on spell check, and then it will tell us whether there's a problem or not. And she, there's a capitalization problem. Change to she. Yeah, let's replace that. And then my mother helps. There's an extra S. Okay, let's replace that. And 2 words change. Spelling is now okay. Okay, let's post this reply. Okay, so we post this reply, and it looks okay, but if we look up here, you know, some of these are bold, and it also says we have to link the TOEIC words to the online dictionary, like these words are linked to the dictionary. So let me show you how to do that. After you make your post, if you need to change something, you can change it. You can click on modify. Modify means to change. So we can change our post, and I want to make it look like this post. So I want to bold some things, and I want to italicize other things. So it's really easy to do. First, let's make this part bold. You just select it, and then click on B for bold. And you can see it adds the computer code there. And for teachers give students homework, that's the example. Let's make that in italics. Okay, and then we'll bold the homework. And then we need to select the TOEIC words. Admire was the first word. Just click on admire, and then you can click on the dictionary button here. And then the next word was born, and click on the dictionary, and strong, and click on the dictionary, and relied, and succeed, and click on the dictionary there too. Okay, let's see how it looks. Modify the post, scroll down, and okay, that looks better. And we can see the links were added here. Let's test one out again. Let's test out strong. We click on strong. Should take us to the dictionary. And yes, we can see strong here. Having marked physical power or moral or intellectual power. This is my mother. Moral or intellectual power. And again, we can check the pronunciation.
Strong. Strong. Strong.
Strong. Okay, it's always a good idea to test out all of your words. Okay, and then that's it. You're finished with the homework. So good luck.